Hello, this is Grand Madam. Welcome to Grand Madam's Tarot. Um, Sorry I'm late. I just sat down and I just realized something. Before we get started, let's bring in our spiritual noise here, our sonic sacred right about now. Okay, I know it's like I just called in the fairies. No, that's not what I done. That's not what I've done. Today is 2/20/2024. And what I'm doing is basically doing some numerology here. And it comes up, it's reduced down to the number 3. Expression. Let me take this off because the glare. Yeah, I'm in the dark again. Don't ask me why. My brand new bulb just went off. My other bulb went off but came back on. I think it might have something to do with the USB here in this laptop and in my, what do you call this? Not the circuit breaker, but the circuit plugs or whatever you want to call it here. 2 talks about what? Come on, what's the 2 of Cups? Partnerships, friendships. 20 reverses down to what? 2. Reduces down, I'm sorry, to 2. And now we have 2024. We're adding a cross. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4 plus 4 equals 8. The 8 deals with infinity, forever, finances. What else does the number 8 deal with? Hold on. I know in the number 8 year I catch hell because in the number 8 year you're either pouring in the money's flowing into you, or you're broke as a church mouse, and it seems to be no let up. So benefits of the number 8 vibration. What does it mean? Wisdom, learning through experience, especially financial experience, stability, patience, and responsibility. So, for today, it looks like the main theme of the energies that are compounding, bombarding us, running through us, this way, that way, and all around, deal with relationships, stability, and responsibility. And I promise you, I did start my teapot before I signed on this Lego live. Excuse me. I got it. But that's something to think about. Relationships, responsibility, stability. So, what that tells me, folks, is that all this foolishness called situationships or just having fun with each other, just my friend, there's still responsibility even with that. I could have told you that. But that's what the date of today talks about. Huh. Well, let's keep this on this side. Move the chimes out the way. Move the coffee over here on the napkin. Hold on, let me enchant my coffee. I like using words like enchant, magical, mystical. Folks, it's all about Eastern science, or it is a science that the West refuses to accept until it discovers it first. It's all science. It's all science. Y'all can talk about spirits till you're blue in the face. It all comes down to energy and archetypes. It's all science. Okay? And what does spirit imply? What do dealing with spirits implies? We're not alone. Never were. Okay. And it's all about science. So now, all that moving around, and I still don't have a space for my chimes. I'll move them over here. So now, I just love the sound. I love it. I love it. Uh, Anything to bring you up, any kind of vibration, any kind of sound. Allow sound to lift your vibration. It's cheaper and it seems to be more long lasting. So, yeah. Rock is not going to do it. Hip hop is not going to do it. Jazz is neutral. Isn't that interesting? Jazz is neutral. All those instruments, and it's neutral. Today is the 20th out of the planetary guide. Guess what? Oh. The moon is in Cancer, squaring Chiron in Aries. Well, Cancer always squares Aries. So we want to get up and do something, but basically what that means is squaring Aries, we don't feel like doing a thing. We know we got to do it, but I don't feel like moving. We got to get up and do this. I'm not getting off this couch. We know you got to get up early. I don't feel like getting out of this bed. Ooh. And it's sextile in Uranus and Taurus. That's that you gotta portion. Quincunx to Mercury in Aquarius. A lot of talk about revolution and doing things differently. But that's just it, talk. And trying that. Oh, here we go. All right, no, that's good. That's good. I am not. Who am I to tell the creator of all things how to program its planets? Moon in Cancer, trine Neptune in Pisces. So this is the time to brainstorm. This is an interesting time. We're going to be brainstorming. We're going to be pulling together partnerships. Yes, and we're going to have responsibility. Yes, and I heard the word committees. Yeah. So we're going to have partnerships of committees in partnership also. Wow. Folks, this has changed the world stuff. And it's on a personal scale. It's not just the UN or the board of directors. It's us or the church board. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we've got to get things off the ground. And tomorrow the moon will move into Leo. What do we need to do for today? Give us the message for the Grand Collective. I think I know what I need to do. I need to get some more sound pieces done. But for the Grand Collective, what is the message for the Grand Collective this 2/20/2024? That's almost a tongue twister. 2/20/2024. 2/20/2024. Whoa! Do it again. What should I? Hold on. Yeah. We'll do it again because I dropped it. And then it flipped over in my hand. I feel like I influenced that some kind of way. There, that was it. It came back almost the same way anyway. So, second house, core values, Taurus. Okay. Taurus energy. This is the house that Taurus rules. Core values, family values. This is stuff you're made of. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. You ready to tell you why? Wait a minute. I gotta. Maybe like this. Mars. But basically, it's like on a slant. This is Mars in Aries. Why don't I like it? Because this usually means war. Straight up. Nobody's safe war. Alliances. Then these partnerships we're talking about are alliances. Oh, I need something in my coffee other than sugar. And I had the nerve to slurp. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I have the dark goddess out here. Whenever you see the triskelion, this is the divine feminine. It is the goddess. What's the dominant? I don't like that. I really don't. I don't live through. Well, we all have lived through several. We just didn't know that's what was going on. We just didn't know that's what was going on. But now we will, because moving right along, let's see what this means. Okay. Second house, Mars in Aries. We have a bunch of somebody's a war hawk. This is a war hawk. And then also it could be someone has the core values of strong competitions, which means they're a war hawk also, or professional football player, professional athlete, someone who challenges physically. This is physical challenge. Their core value is physical challenge. They don't mind hurting anybody. Physically, don't care one iota if it gets them what they want. Let's see if I can get a higher frequency of that. Yes, here's a higher frequency of that. Core values, here's a coupleship. Someone who takes the initiative to create something like Love Island, Ready to Love, and those reality TV love shows, those love contests. That would be a higher octave of this of war. Creating alliances, I've said that. Creating alliances to accomplish certain goals. It's like the lines are being drawn. You're either with this group or you're with that group. No more straddling the fence. Let's see what the dark goddess has to say about this. Someone asked if it was if it was hard to read for people who were not, not like the Grand Collective, like people who are really not sitting in front of you. Boy, I find it so much easier to keep it general, because when you're sitting in front of me, when I'm talking to you directly, I get affected, I get impacted, and that's not good. That was just a sidebar. Thought just popped up in my head. All right, what is the message? This is the second house. Taurus in Aries in the second house of core values. Also, here's another upper vibration, higher vibration. Physical fitness. Physical fitness. Yes. Mars is action. Aries is action and initiative. growth in the fitness industry. Getting up and actually, oh, that's upside down. How does this happen? Doing those exercises you promised that you would do. uh-huh. Creating a regimen, not creating it, just doing it and doing it. My cards, I don't know what they're anyway. So the issue, it's not an issue. This is now, it is timing. This is timing. So right now the planets are in the formation for today, because tomorrow, 5:40 a.m. Eastern time. Is this Eastern time or is this Pacific? Oh, shucks. Let's just say tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, the sun moves in Leo, and the action you probably are being built up to do and to take part in tomorrow, you'll be ready in the next 3 days after that to do it. Okay? Let me just try. Oh, shucks, I cannot even. Hang on, I cannot even. So, kind of hard shuffling these daggone cards, but as difficult as it is, they still shuffle and arrange themselves in the proper position. So I don't know why I'm having an issue. It's all in my mind, not in my hands at all. All right, now let's see what this is about. What I'm doing, the goddesses are going to bring about the overall energies of the shadow that is running through us right about now, around us and running through us. Energy, as I said before, looks like this. We have energy bands. We're in the center. We're the green thing in the center. But our energy bands are running on both sides, north and south, above us and below us, constantly, without let up. And each band has an energy to it, which means each band is like, it can be an archetype or it can be a solitary energy, but it means something for us. First card I pull up is the goddess Hecate, protection. Tiamat talks about control. Empowerment from Sekhmet. What, Sekhmet? Yeah, that's empowerment. You put protection, control, and Sekhmet together. Oh my goodness. That's something right out of Marvel Comics. That's what that being would be. And here we have Maeve. Determination. And lastly, deliverance. Oya. The goddess Oya. Oh, this is Orisha. Oya. It says deliverance. Folks, looking at this, ooh. For those countries that are at war with each other, or those, wars have to be declared. Otherwise, it's just a conflict. And for those who are countries in a conflict, there's an energy of protection and control and determination that's going to deliver the meek from the powerful ones. Bottom of the deck, curiosity. That's Pandora. Yeah, boy. Pandora. Ooh, and look who's behind Pandora. Good gosh, I reckon. Kali. Kali. Because it seems to be a question as to why all this destruction was necessary. I mean, people, they just are all over the place. There are conflicts and wars, people getting blown out of their homes all over the world. Not just what we see on TV. Mm-mm. This is all over the world. They've run millions out of the Congo. Millions. We can't even imagine that. Oh, that guilt. That guilt. Yeah, huh? Guilt after Kylie got a hold of your ass. Whew. Mm. And then we have Dear Hunter, Dear Woman, Temptation. This to me looks like on the macrocosm, this is about war. On the microcosm, it's about us. So for some of us, those who feel like as if they're being oppressed by someone or controlled by someone, that control is about to end. Protection, control, empowerment, determination, and deliverance. And to me, it looks like some being from higher up wanted to play this game. Let's set these people up and see what will come out of this. What? Let's see. Let's set this conflict up just to see how they would fare in real conflict. It's like someone has set up a competition or set up a war game. Let's see if they're ready for what we have for them. That's what that feels like. No, I don't feel like it. That's what it sounds like. That's exactly what it sounds like. We always talk about the powers that be, but we don't know who the hell they really are. The powers that be. Yeah, I'm just straightening up my cards now. Well, let's see. I don't know if it's my higher self or me or who, but it's almost like this whole business, our entire life structure, our lives are like one big experiment. And somebody changes the dial that changes the position of the planet to see. Let's see what happens. What are these humans going to do if we set up for this type of energy? That's what this looks like to me. So now, after all these people have been killed, now protections are being put in place to stop it from ever happening again. Let's take a look, see what's going on. 2 Mars and Aries, or Aries and that and Mars and Aries are like that. I think Aries exalted, or is Mars exalted in Aries? I don't remember. Astrology is very detailed, highly detailed, and it can be highly complicated. We learned astrology. I learned astrology before the computers, which means I had to use an ephemeris and I had to calculate with hands. And we're talking about numbers. Latitude, longitude. You know, time, minutes, conversions, all that kind of stuff. But I probably could do it today because I don't have anything else to do. But basically, you can just create a program and an algorithm and let the computer do it and run with it. I'm using the Rider Waits. Imagine that. Imagine some beings If you ever saw the movie Jupiter Rising, imagine some beings over Earth who, for fun and games, looking down upon us as we operate through a grand experiment, or worse, a grand game. Because now they're about to change the script. They have changed the script. Let's see what happens now. Oh, we're improv. We're doing improvisation. Okay. All right. Second house, Mars, Aries. Mars and Aries in the second house. Core values. Our system, as our values have changed. Our way of speaking has changed. Our culture has changed. Yeah. And some of that change was forced if we're talking Mars in Aries and Mars in Aries. Overall energy. Here we have the nerve to have the Ace of Cups. Love. Look, from above. I don't know. That's not what I'm seeing. Ace, but the Ace of Cups is also a representation of a certain type of success. It is a certain type of success. Oh, look, even sending us a dove after all this crap we're living through right about now. Let me keep going. Take my judgment out of it. Queen of Wands, the go-getter. I heard Irish Kegel. Oh, Irish Kegel, mother, please. Queen of Cups. This is getting great to get crazy. On top of all this, they have switched the dial. For, regarding, and by the woman. Because, yeah. And now we have, in the past, there was a lot of disappointment. It's like women were given what they did not want. Yeah, this is, women, the feminine side. And look at this. Here we go. It has something else on high. See how he's setting, what do you call that? I guess it's the roof of the castle overlooking the earth. This is beginning to remind, seriously, Jupiter rising. All right, now he's looking at the earth and wonders, what should I do with this right now? What should I do about the earth? I have to make a decision. I'm trying to get chills, but this coffee's too hot. Moving forward. They're going to move forward. Oh, good God, this reading is giving me Let's keep going. Let's keep going. A message is going to be sent to the public. Concerned about money. This is a concern about also a new lifestyle. Materialism. To the victor, the spoils. Our winnings, lottery winnings. I'm not talking about lottery numbers. Harvest. That's the word I was looking for. Concerned about our harvest. What do we get after we're dealing with all this stuff that we've been dealing with? The spoils. After all this war is going on a macro, on the macro, on the micro, that's you and me and whomever else we've been at war with, what do we get? What with all this fighting and all this confusion, what is the victory? What does success look like? A lot of going behind the back, lies, cheating, setups, all kinds of things here. This is really, whoa, okay, come on. Come on there, Grand Madam. Major transformation. Yeah, and passing for a lot of others because they're not going to be able to handle the energies that have come in. Okay. We're moving. The future is woman. Future is female. Right now, we're going through an imbalance, which means it's like somebody keeps twisting a dial. Instability, a lot of worry. People feel like a lot of people are feeling, well, this is basically women too, feeling like this is this hit the wall business. This is what hit the wall really is about. Look at that. The social wall. Now, somebody has tied you up. You haven't hit any daggone wall. There's no wall to hit. You see how far you see how far back the buildings are? You see where the hill is? You see where you are? There's no wall. Though each sword is nothing more than an idea. And you're surrounded by 8 of them. Pick a sword, any sword, and cut those bondings and free yourself. And I do believe that is the message that's going out to the public today. Cut yourself out of your own bondage. The mental challenge is starting all over. Stepping out on faith. This is, wow. Emotional challenges, it's going to be a lot of feelings involved. A lot of people are going to be upset. Well, yeah, I guess so. And they're not going to show it. They're not going to show it. A lot of people are going to run back to the church. A lot of people are going to try to run to the government for answers, for safety and security. Protection. Something's getting ready to go. What did I say this was? Okay, let's move this out the way. Let me move my stuff out the way. This could go on the bench. Will you look at this? The emperor wants control. Tiamat says it's all about control, protection and control, empowerment, determination, deliverance. And someone has the nerve to call it what? No, that's not Ace of Cups action. This is a very female-dominated reading. Macrocosm, microcosm. I'm getting ready to go on again. I'm continuing. This lady skips through boundaries to get what she wants. She's goal-driven. She's and beautiful, charming, knows how to move people. This lady is very motherly, and she also takes care of everybody and keeps a multitude of secrets. And that's pretty much how women have been moving throughout the millennia. Some of the best spies in espionage in the espionage world were women. Didn't even know they existed. But anyway, let's get back to bottom of the deck. We have it's control of the castle, Aries energy, Aries and Cancer energy. Aries and Cancer square each other means they fight. But here, that's another thing. Aries and Cancer astrologically on the big wheel, they square each other 90 degrees apart. That is conflict, irritation, ooh, all that kind of bad stuff. And here's the fight. Control over the home has caused a lot of disappointment in relationships, or control in the home, or controlled by the home. Because it's like this person's work has been ignored. And she's asking, should I put any more effort into this situation, into this relationship, into this concept of home? I've put a great deal of money and effort in this situation, only to find out that I was delusional. And it's funny, the delusional card, the moon card, falls right on the money. Now we have the economically stable woman trying to embark on a new life, some with their children. There's conflicts and questions. And her struggle is to hold on to what she's got. We'll do it like this. New life. Yeah, because cards are falling out my hands. And so many I picked up, but they were in that one idea. Moving on to a new life. Taking the children with them because of the conflict. And here we have the aggression. Okay. Four of Pentacles holding on to what they have. Trying to start waiting for the ships to come back in. They've already planted seeds. Waiting for their investment, the yield from their investments and agreements. And anxiety is building. So it looks like what we have here, we're moving into the microcosm now. So now we're down on a personal level with the everyday people. And to me, it looks like now the person, when I see major arcana, I'm like, uh-oh, these are the people turning the dial, that giant astral dial that keeps the planets together. Temperance. Temperance talks about patience. Temperance also comes up with a new elixir or a new drink, balancing out unlike elements to come up with a third. So this whole situation here, this imbalance we have, seems to be, here's the imbalance I'm talking about. Instability we have is going to create a third something that will be balanced out. Meantime, we have people withdrawing from situations here. Here's the threesome presentation, work, skills, talents. Someone has withdrawn from all of that. It's like, I don't have to work here anymore. I don't have to be here anymore. I'm striking off to do my thing. You don't like what I do. I've given my all, and you don't like it, and I've given you the best years of my life. And now, before I get too old, I'm gonna find another job. I'll find another spouse, or I will be single, or I will marry this person and realign myself with this person. And to me, it looks like it's official. Whatever is going down here, people, it's like, when I say we're free to be, that does not mean act a fool. We are free to follow our dreams now. That does not mean you have the freedom to go out and do anything you want willy-nilly, because this is also the time of immediate punishment. Immediate, instant. And look at this. Here comes the King of Wands. Yeah, he's coming. He's coming. Oops. The King of Wands is getting ready to get in the mix, but the King of Wands is, to me, he is the ultimate operations manager. He pulls it all together. So let's see what he's doing now, because to me, it looks like he has received orders to make things work. Decision has been made from on high. And things have to move fast, because certain folks have been so overburdened, they're about to drop. Focus on happiness and how to be happy. Focus these people on their own happiness. Self-care. Okay. And watch them closely. Is this the King of Wands, or is this one of these? Okay. Something higher. Yeah, he chose to keep things quiet because of the massive confusion that that could happen. So things have been kept quiet under his orders. This is the King of Swords. Create this legacy. We don't want a legacy abandoned. We don't want to have a legacy of poverty either. Don't worry about what you don't know what to do, of not knowing what to do, because it's all going to be taken down anyway. This thing reads like something out of a Star Trek script. Keep going. We have the truth. I'm going to get those Star Trek cards. I'm going to get them. Tarot, Star Trek Tarot. The truth has come out in a courtroom situation. The untold story has been told. So people are now like, what? They're kind of shocked. The hangman is like, the hangman, I'm sorry. To me, it's like a reaction. Sometimes you just get so stuck, so shocked. When you find out you thought your life was going one way and find out it's not, you're like, wait a minute, what did I do wrong? What's going on here? What is this? And your life is turned completely upside down. You don't know which way to go. You have to wait for some more information. And the information is when the untold story comes out. Mm-hmm. It seems like things are happening slowly again, but ideas are seeping through. People are coming for you every now and then. Somebody says something sly. For others, the money has dried up. Mm-hmm. All right. Remember when I said that conflict, we were war or conflict? Well, now it's official. Paperwork is in. Manipulations have gotten started. We have secret alliances, secret invites. The world is involved. Hmm. It's like some of us have been promised things in the past with family or family oriented. Personal families for some. Take it to the microcosm. You have a family oriented culture, and it was a lie. Both of them were lies because you've been betrayed, and other groups have been betrayed. So here we go again with the microcosm and the macrocosm again. Okay, there's time for healing. It's to be taken now. Certain things have been illuminated. The sunshine on some secrets. And now strength is called into, you call on your own confidence, call on your strength. And here comes this person with this, let's say, invitation to settlement. And I say financial settlement because here's the king of money, Pentacles, who has been cut off and retired by his associations. And the reason they did that is because they found out his magic has turned on them and him. And now they're under pressure. So, wow, my goodness, what does this mean? This whole thing is macrocosm, macrocosm. It's like the tables have been turned. The tables have been turned. This is the meek shall inherit the earth time, and in personal situations and in global situations or in geopolitical situations. And this is like so wild. So very, very wild. This is why the core values of the second house are going to be activated by Mars and Aries. Because if not, it's like if the folks can't come, if your family can't come together in support of you because you're family, then there won't be a family. If they on the level of the macrocosm, if these countries can't pull together on the shared values, especially after the UN Security Council has made its point, and it has made its point, then there is no security. It's like if you don't take your core values seriously, you won't have anything left of value in the first place, whatever place it is. That's on the micro level, microcosmic level, and on the macrocosmic level. I'm seeing the UN and some other agencies. They are making proclamations, putting things into policy, and their very purpose is being challenged. That's on the macrocosm. That's in the world. So the whole UN Security Council is being challenged right now. Personal level, your core values are being challenged by others in your face. Yeah, all this is in your face. So the only drastic action is going to be taken. It has to be. This is some wild stuff here. But when you look at how things have been going on for the longest time, it makes sense. Things have come to a head. Things have come to a head in people's personal lives. Things have come to a head in the world. So, secrets are coming out. Denials are being blasted and exposed. Sovereignty is being challenged. Integrity is being challenged. Redemption is being demanded to make it work. And while you're making it work, not only is it supposed to look like it's working, amends need to be made. Deceptions need to be exposed and purified. What's been concealed is now illuminated. And it is hard to endure now that the shock is worn off. It's time for atonement. This is the make amends card. And some people are just so daggone tired and frustrated of the whole damn thing, personally, in personal life, and in the world. They just need that rest. They have to just go to bed for right now. Just sleep all day. Do that for a couple of days to ease some of this wrath and bring that blood pressure down. Because the drama is real now that the knowledge has been exposed. The crux to it all right, we're going global, and it might cover the personal too, was that laws have passed, policies have been made because people were going to be paid for doing certain things, for passing certain laws, for creating certain policies, for performing certain acts, for dealing with certain people. And now it's out there. Those folks have been left behind and they're trying to defend themselves. And other folks want revenge against them. Some people are being nice about it or politically accepting about it, and they are trying to use their skills in persuasion to bring about certain policies of equality, especially when it comes to health. Health. I didn't see that. I saw it now. Yeah. Some people are desperate. Their pride has been broken because they thought they were on the winning team and they haven't been paid yet. And it looks like they won't be because the money's gone, especially when it comes to childbirth, creation, the whole termination issue. That which is going to be resurrected again. There's going to be new policies to be made because they cannot comply. The hospitals can't comply with the policies without causing more harm than health. And yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people are going to be transformed into the next realm. A lot of women are going to be transformed into the next realm. And some people are absolutely obsessed with this. That's exactly what they want to happen. Because of their envy, trickery, King of Swords, coercion. And some people feel that, oh, wait a minute. Shucks. Trust has been gone because of the abuse. Macrocosm, macrocosm. When you're in occupied territory and you blow up everybody who's in the occupied territory, that's abuse. When things get out of hand, you're supposed to call the police. You don't drop bombs on the city. Abuse. Criminal wartime. What do you call that thing? War criminal action. War crimes. Now we've got some people on the personal level have been receiving downloads regarding the fate of the situations. And it seems to be there's no coming out of it. What their downloads are telling them that there's no coming out of it without a loss. Well, loss has to be occur. They're tower moments. So you have some people who are very sensitive, who are receiving their downloads, and they're being warned. They're being warned regarding tower moments for the macrocosm, and they're being warned about tower moments in their own lives. Things have come to a head. And the only thing that can come from it is like boom, the big boom. And this is why new alliances are forming now. Because everybody wants to be under protection. And they want to get in control here. Personal and self-control, empowerment. They need to they've got to get their hands on. They got to get their hands on certain situations to keep them from tearing up the world. That's macrocosm. Other people have got to get that grip on, getting a grip on the things to keep their world safe, because that's moving out of control also. And it's moving out of control, they call it sovereignty, because they have been lied to. They were a part of a false reality that has now been broken. The dust has settled. So what comes after that? I don't know. But since I did all that talking, now I'm curious, because this is the Lenormands. I want to feel what's next. What's next? And with the Lenormands, they're going to give me images, which are going to have energies. And I get a certain feeling about what's next for the personal level. What's next on the personal level? And then we'll deal with the macrocosm. Macrocosm means the global stage for me. And for me, it does feel like some universal somebody, cosmic somebody has turned a dial on the planets so that the planets are in a position to send certain energies down to Earth Now the energies are here. Let's see what the people do with it. That's what it feels like. That's what it looked like, too. That's exactly what it looked like. But none of the deity showed up in the cards, other than a temperance angel. No, that wasn't Gabriel. I think that could have been Raphael. I gotta go back and look. But just the idea of it was there. Let's turn the dial and like a little more pressure here, a little more pressure, a little more pressure. Let's see what they do. So what's next for the collective on the personal level? And on the personal level for the collective, all right, we know what's going on now. We're protecting ourselves. We're trying to reposition ourselves in a better place so that we make better decisions. The shock has worn off. Now we know we've got to do something. That we're doing something from a different position. What is the best thing for us to do? That's on a personal level. So let's see what's up using the Lenormands here. Okay. Yeah, everybody's watching it. Yeah, look at this. Okay, I said personal level, but this can also be a global level, or, when I say global, I'm talking world stage or country stage, society stage. Where people are looking into things now, people are scrutinizing things now, taking much better care of how they live their life. Before I make this next step, let me look this up and do some research. Let me ask some people about this situation before I put my money into anything. Before I go traveling over there, let me see what's really going on. Who can I call here? And some people are even trying this. This is Mother Bear protection. Some people are trying to. This is a mother's protection for the rider. The rider is riding in and about and all around the world, looking for fun, things to do, things to get into. And the mother spirit here is trying to cover them with protection because they know they're not safe. And here's the fox and the child. Fox is perfectly capable of doing anything, whatever it takes to maintain his family. And that's what's happening with the wily fox. He or she or they. That might include coming up with some, we'll have abundance exodus. Help you do your readings, I'm not sure. North Node is in Pisces. Hello, abundance exodus. I'm not sure what you need here. Your North Node is in Pisces, meaning your South Node is in Virgo. Put the analyticalness, put the analysis down and start dreaming. Daydreaming. How do you want your life to be? Create that in your mind. Go pick up some magazines and find some pretty pictures. I love Architectural Digest to find the house I want to live in. Vacation spots. I'd like take pictures. Watch YouTube. They have live vacation videos, and even if they aren't live, of the areas where you'd like to travel. Watch those all day long. That helps with your imagination. Right now, your imagination is your strongest suit. What else? What else? What else? What else? Allow yourself your imagination. If it's a relationship you want, start reading up on, start cutting out pictures of couples in happy relationships. Turn off all the weirdness, all the weird relationship shows they have on TV and on YouTube. Turn it off and only focus on what? Hallmark stories, Lifetime. You get my drip. You got some homework, abundance. You got some homework now. So start there. Okay, babe. Start there. As I was, okay, let's keep going with the Lenormands. Someone has a choice between suitors that needs to be decided upon. Or let's do this also. The suitor or the male may have a choice between suitors here. Good. Good. Well, yeah, Mars and Sagittarius. Okay. So you like to travel. Most definitely do those. Check out those travel channels on YouTube if you have never traveled. That's something you must do. You travel, higher education, religious institutions, explore religions, think about teaching, educating yourself. Sagittarius is a very high leveled type of energy. Yeah, they do some crazy stuff too, but key in that higher level of Sagittarius. All right. Now time for the tower to come down. Okay. Time for the tower to come down. Look at this. Here's somebody's north node. This you, abundance? Somebody's north node. This is a wheel, turning of the wheel into the north node. Either way you go, it's time to focus on your north node. Everybody, not just abundance exodus, everybody, including me, our best selves. Your north node is the energy of your highest self, your best self, what you came into this incarnation to accomplish. No second chances. And like, wow. Oh, look at this. Wishing well, opportunities. Wish on your opportunities. Daydream on your abundance exodus. Did you come in here and commandeer the doggone reading? Take it over the reading. Daydream. This is the wishing. This is the fish are opportunities. The wishing well is just that, a wishing well. Your imagination. Your Aladdin's lamp. I got a real good feeling about that. Now here's something. This is it's cross purposes for everlasting love, or let me look at this. Let me look at what's coming next. No. Hold on. Oh, because the next thing that came up was the health of the woman. This is horrible. I see. Is this Mary and Jesus up here? Is this Mary down here? Or is this something else? Is this cross purposes or is this the cross? No, it's a Christian cross. 2, 4, 6, 8. Six of Wands. Okay. Jack of Hearts. Hold on a second. I need to clarify this. What is the Six of... Okay. What was it that flipped over? Horse. Year of the horse. Keep going. Okay, I'm using my clarifiers here, and I'm clarifying. This can be love eternal. My wrist is beginning to hurt. Love eternal or cross purposes. Love and cross purposes. That's why I'm doing the clarification. Okay, so what does this mean? What is this? Cross and the swans. Mm. Oh, snap. Look, y'all. Oh, boy. Okay. This is love eternal. Okay. And when I clarified it, it's involving a Virgo or Virgo season and a Leo. Cats, your tail. Leo season. Someone is coming in as a partner or companion. So there's a female who needs to get her health together because a companion or life partner is on the way. And they're bringing love eternal. Now, to me, the guy at the top, that's Jesus. The woman at the bottom, can you see? That's Mary Magdalene. On the side, you have the six of clovers, clubs. That's the six of wands, victory. If this cat doesn't stop, love eternal. Okay, love eternal. How nice. Okay. So if you turn down any Leos, or Virgos. Okay. Let's do a couple more. Okay, somebody's having some difficulties about their housing situation. This to me, this feels like trying to buy a house. Maybe you should go into another property because these mountains are like obstacles that are just unreal. Someone is trying to create a situation here, a policy, a mindset that can. I see this two ways. I see someone's trying to throw an anchor in a gap to keep it gapped, to keep separation going on. And also, I see someone who is, nope, I take that back, anchored in trying to keep the gap, trying to keep people apart. But it's not going to work. That man has unlocked his heart, had it in a gilded cage, huh? Believed all that high value man hoopla blah, huh? Wait a minute, this cat is getting ready to catch it. Hold on a second. If you don't, I'm wearing a skirt. So when he walks by, his tail is rubbing my legs. Okay. Oh, and look at this. Yeah. See, there was a time. Do you remember the time? Well, let me keep going. Someone took a risk with someone's loyalty. When they should have been ever so grateful to win someone's heart, to stay in an established relationship. I'm sorry, long-term relationship. The neighbor, look, had a nice little house, and now the birds are out of the house, and they're chirping about it. In other words, gossip. Somebody messed up a good thing, and now they're trying to rebuild it. Now they want the commitment and offspring. Somebody, yeah, right, guys. Mm-hmm. They messed it up. There's a gap that's been thrown between the genders here, and now it's like Women were a dime a dozen. You could, you could have a woman like you could use a toilet paper to clean that tissue or something, and wipe and keep on going. There's always another one on the roll. I know that's a nasty analogy, but it was nasty. Treat somebody like that. And now, things were done, things were said to broaden the gap, anchored it even. And now, it's like, what? This woman's health suffered behind that. This is the health of the feminine. Ooh, ooh. And paradise is gone, has been cut apart. Look, that's a scythe. That's that thing you cut cotton down with. And then there's the park, the meeting place. It could have been the meeting of the minds too. This is my paradise card, but it's been cut up. Not a harvest cut, but cut right out of somebody's consciousness. Dang, y'all. Look at this. And see, now you see, even the sun is shining and it shows you the sun can see it. You see the distances between the genders here, the male and the female? That's been created. Now, the powers that be that were changing the dial, I wonder what they would say about they did that too. Mm-hmm. Somebody's trying to shorten the distance between the genders now. Look at this. Clovers, short term, short distance, and the long distance of the airship. This is what they have to go through: the lies, deceptions, and the snakes. We have the mice in the sarcophagus. So that means things were everlasting love of the woman has been gnawed away, and that love has been destroyed. That dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. And here we have the whip, the false face, and the clouds. So this is talking microcosm. This is talking about the genderist division. I want to see. I have a question. I want to ask the gods, universe. Okay, since y'all up there twirling dials and stuff, what is the outcome? What are you looking for? What is your hypothesis? Since this is such a great experiment, what is your hypothesis now that you have turned the dial? Separated the men from the women and working on the children, stopping the birth of the children. You have conflicts, massive conflicts going around the world. Now that you've turned that dial for that energy, what is your expected outcome? What is your theory? What is your theory? Okay. Tarot team, can you tap into those folks who have created this or changed that dial for the planets to move in certain ways, to cause certain energies to hit? What is their theory? What is their purpose? What is their purpose? Let's look at their purpose. The purpose of the gods. What is it? The game changers. The cosmic game changers. What is the purpose of the cosmic game changers in all this? I I can't wait to see what the cards say about this. What is the purpose of the cosmic game changers? Oh, cat, cat. The purpose of the cosmic game changers. Those who ushered us into the age of Aquarius. Okay, let's see what they are trying to do. This question's free will. Do we really have it? Oh, Queen of Cups. Mm-hmm. And the Hermit. So we have Queen of Cups and the Hermit. The Queen of Cups is going to keep a lot of things to herself. Secrets. She is super emotionally intelligent, and it looks as though she has advised some people to isolate themselves. And a whole new beginning. New passions. Isolate yourself for new passions to be discovered within you. Huh. Now we're really getting deep. I know I'm over my time. In the past, people could look abroad or look around for external things to nourish them and feed them. They would send out feelers and expect things to come back to them the way, whatever it was they wanted. And things came back quickly. But now, a judgment has been called. The decision has been made. And here's my girl, the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is the energy of the go-getter. This is this. She is the epitome of, oops, oh, come on now. Oh, I've got Mars upside down. Hold on, I'm sorry. Mars in Aries. Uh-oh. Yeah. Aries. Come on, doggone it. So this is our Mars in Aries. She's activating our second house of core values. Again, Mars in the Aries pushes you to take initiative. However, where's my today? It is square Chiron in what? What did I say? It was a square Chiron in what? Aries. So you got push pull, push pull, push pull. Okay. So you got a frustrating push-pull situation going on, which is probably the cause of this Seven of Pentacles. I've done all this work now. Where is the, where's my reward? I don't see anything. I paid all this money. I don't see anything. Things are getting complicated. I paid all this money. I'm not getting back what I wanted. I'm getting back a whole lot of this. A whole lot of mess, a whole lot of talk back, a whole lot of bad press, a whole lot of things I don't want. Anxiety is building. I'm just confused. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I can't think straight. And here's the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. He feels very deeply. The source of deep emotions, but he doesn't show it. The question was, what did the what were the deities thinking? What were they trying to accomplish? Turning all those planets and having these energies hit us in a certain way. What were they doing? And here again, we have the two of Pentacles. Let's just lay these down here. King of Coins. Cups. That's the mental challenge, is the cups, trying to get love, trying to create love, trying to teach love, anxiety. So take it back to the past, focus on children. What are they trying to do? Basically trying to get us to move in a whole different way. A lot of anxiety has been created behind it because we can't see what's coming up, what's coming with it. A lot of promises have been made for our satisfaction. Money's been promised. Abundance has been promised. Abundance. And now we find out that was manipulation. That's a 5 of Swords. This is a 9 of Cups. Eat, drink, and be merry. You'll be fine. You'll be with this new energy. Yeah. Offerings are being made. Trying to give people success. Some people will be brought to star status. New rules have been imposed. New laws. Okay. People are studying for new and different job opportunities because the employment industry has changed. And people are studying now to deal with other opportunities. Society is jumping on board. This is the Hierophant. Can't see. Can you see that? Nope. That's the Hierophant. Then we're on time because this is exactly what's happening to us. We are a little disappointed because what we did not understand is why there had to be so much of this. It's like it's a purification and a clearing. And we still have conflicts. Conflicts are spreading out all over the world. Stand in your square. Hold your own, keep what you have. And some people just don't know what to do. And here comes the King of Wands again. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is his game. Okay. Money is out there. Your money is coming to you. Money is flowing. Prosperity is flowing. You have to go get it, though. This is not the time to sit down and feel sorry for yourself. Be mindful. Keep public announcements. Check them. Watch them. Different opportunities. So many opportunities for some of them. Some people, they will be confused about which to take. Just look into each one of them. And if they don't feel right, walk away from it all. The truth shall set you free. Okay. Now we're hearing about the solar flares and how they can impact us over here and how they can do things to our electronics, which will create burdens for us by a generator. Got mine on order. They shut off my internet over the weekend. Friday, I think. Friday night. Just shut the damn thing off. I called across the street. Yeah, they said, I called in to the Xfinity people, and they said, we are aware of your outage in your neighborhood, in your block. No, they said block. And we hope to restore service by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I called my neighbor. I said, "You have your internet?" No, ours is shut off. That was around 7. Okay, 7 in the evening. And I said, "They told me that I had to wait till 8." She said, "Well, they told us we had to wait till 7 in the morning, next morning." Okay. And so I got a call at 6:27 Saturday morning, right in time for the cartoons. My internet had been restored. Later on that day, I called my neighbor. She said, "Oh no, her husband called and laid them out." She said he literally cussed them out. Our service was back on at 8 o'clock. So now we're seeing they're playing games, not just the for the you know the internet cable people, but facilities, um, gas and electric too, because they've done that same thing. On the worst day in the winter, everything was fine. Lights, heat. As soon as it turned 60 degrees, they shut the thing off. Call them up. What's going on? We're sorry for the outage, and there has been blah blah. We have dispatched trucks to the area. What trucks? Anybody see? No. Whole block, whole one side of the street is off. Somebody must have hit a transducer or something. Well, have you seen it? Yeah. Anybody there? No. Anything wrong with it? No. Get a generator. Yeah. Look at this. Look at the next card that comes up. Things are not quite what they seem. So get a generator. Yeah. Yeah. Feeling abandoned, out of touch, left behind, no internet. Five of Pentacles. Yes. Well, it might be time for some people to restore their relationships. Yeah. I want to see my cartoons. Here's the internet, the wheel. The wheel is also representative of the net. Mm. And this is again what is being put in place is being put in place so that the woman can be the emperor again. We have the emperor, the empress. Wait a minute, let's do this again. Emperor, empress, and in between we have the Queen of Pentacles. So what this is saying to me is, if you want to make some money, let this woman rule. It's as simple as that. That pressure you're feeling now, buddy, you won't feel it anymore. Don't know what to do? Don't worry about it, because it's all changing. There's the Tower. Mm-hmm. Work on your craft, work on your network. That's 3 of coins. Clean up your presentation. You're about to be judged. That's justice. And then you'll have a happier situation. That's the 10 of cups. Okay. So I wanted to know what the powers that be had in mind for us down here, because the changes that we're going through are so difficult to some and completely ignored by others. What could they possibly be? It's all about the change. And we are changing as the world is changing, as the planets are changing. And we're going to be fine. All we have to do is to hold on, and we're going to be all right. What we should do after this is write our own very personal books, how I got over during the change, or call it something like the shift. Bring in some superheroes or something. I would be sure to buy it. I love superheroes. Okay. On that note, this is Grand Madam wishing you much love. See you tomorrow.